Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. All right, let's start. Oh wait, let me get in my I don't have the long hair for vampire stuff right now, but when I get it, I'll probably go anywhere. I just need the long hair now, it's like a vampire hair. Oh. New game. Or touches of sensitive topics such as war, abuse, addiction, sexual oppression, suicide, ideation, religion, and of course death. This may be uncomfortable, upsetting for some to readers. Well, we recommend that readers with a history of trauma related to any of these topics approach this game with caution. Naturally, a game about vampires also involves blood and sexual themes. Strong language to present. Vampire Therapist was developed in consultation with licensed therapists, but it should not be considered a substitute therapy unless you're a vampire. All right?
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
He's a cowboy?
Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror.
A cowboy vampire?
I got lucky, though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation. What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think. Anywho, as the world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw. But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. Fella named Andromachos. Supposed to be 3,000 years old.
Okay.
He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers. I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world.
1989, me and my PC.
And now it's time to give back.
What?
Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
Okay. Leipzig.
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Stream.
Like the techno vampire, like Blade stuff.
Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here.
Yeah, like red eyes. Why is he wearing that, man? Why is he wearing like regular clothes?
Wait a minute.
Cowboy in
These
Europe.
folk are vampires. Better watch myself. Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
All right, Reinhard.
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
The cowboy look is totally sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
Oh boy.
I hope we will all get a bit sweaty.
Okay.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
Don't worry, my Liebling. We make each other warm.
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Maxi, Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
No, you are the naughty one.
Naughty Vaughn.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
Here to party. Ask about Andrew.
Well, what's so special about this club?
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten. The owner makes sure everyone has a good time.
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever. You are free to do and be whatever you like, as long as you are harming no one.
Und I hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
Shh, Maxi, he is old enough to be your grandfather.
What?
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple 100 years old.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
What?
I'm looking for Andromachos.
You mean the club owner? Ja, that is why we are here.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end of the night.
Well, what happens there?
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
Okay. Let's let them know we're here to party.
I can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
And get sexy, okay.
Oh, here are them kind of vampires.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
Although we have to get past the bouncer first. If we do not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what you just said. I can feel it. It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of.
Okay.
There's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do or die showdown.
Okay.
And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
Okay.
I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there.
I found out this old notebook, figured out I'd take it to me to Europe. I figured I'll separate it into sections so I can jump in and write it quick. That way when I need to get part longevity stories from my clients. Okay. The funny ways to think. I realize vampires can think in funny ways sometimes, like reality right in front of us and we just can't see it. Heck, pretty sure it's all humans who do that. We do think it's funny thinking in particular ways, so I figured I'd write them down, so blah blah blah. Sometimes high noon mind. Sometimes things can seem black and white, win or lose, famine or feast, live or die, like everything in Big Showdown. It can feel like we've got only two options, winning the day or ending it with a stake in the heart. That's high noon mind. It's thinking in extreme and ignoring all the in-betweens. We stress ourselves out when stakes are high. Example, if I can't get the best saddle, my butt is gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo or I better just not show up. It's fate to the Wild West. Okay. Saloon thinking. A lot of us bloodsuckers have a habit of either feeling responsibility or soul control, or of feeling completely hopeless. Thing is, usually neither is true. Feeling hopeless don't mean we're powerless, and feeling untouchable don't mean we're invisible. That's saloon thinking. Either way, our real capabilities are somewhere in between. With my dark power, a vampire should dominate the mortal world. If a mortal discovers our secret, it is entirely my responsibility to deal with it. I can't deal with the bureaucracy of international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in the USA forever. Hot branding. We vampires sometimes call ourselves awful names. I'm a failure. I'm unlikable. It's like burning ourselves with a big old branding iron. Every time we look at ourselves, we'll keep seeing those names. Hot branding is just calling ourselves names that do no good. Example, I missed that shot. I'm such a butterfingers. Crying over a horse, you're sappy as hell. That fella doesn't like wearing. Okay. The clients know. When I start getting therapy clients, I'll put notes about here. Okay. All right, that's fine. Let's just start playing. Okay, we can save. All right. Okay, return.
I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though. Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Immernacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Wait a second. She's acting like this is all or nothing. Do or die. What? Maybe I ought to check my journal.
Oh, it's saloon thinking. My bad.
I don't want to.
Wait a second. She's acting like this is all or nothing.
Oh, what am I doing?
Maybe
It's high
I ought to
noon.
check my
It's high
journal.
noon. Man, what am I thinking? Man, I don't even know how to play this game.
I don't want to.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's a nightclub, not a high noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
Reinhard, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
Yeah, right?
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him. Excuse me, friend.
Damn.
I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts. I'm here to see Andromachos.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, thanks, amigo.
Wow, that's quick.
You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
Cowboy, what about us?
Yeah, sure, they're friends of mine.
Have fun, mate.
Well,
All right.
come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah. Dang, awful loud in here.
Come on, my neighbor, dance with us!
Oh, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this. I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is. But pardon me, ma'am.
Well, well, look at you. We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s.
All right.
What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
I never drink Red Bull. I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Sam Walls.
Huh?
I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are. Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was
I'm
wondering where the
changed.
blood was.
Getting
I met
cold
some
in my room.
vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire
Yeah,
club.
things out for gold.
You met some goths, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him.
Oh boy.
It's a special experience. He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert.
You met him already. Bert, shuffle on over here.
Is that the bouncer? Yeah.
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
Have fun, mate.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Red, 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 red. All right.
Howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
V-mails, not email. V-mail. Vampire mails.
I know who you are, Samuel Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin. The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson. We all need help, Samuel. I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless.
All right.
Please, sit down.
Nice place. Nice couch.
What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
Okay.
I receive V-mails every day from
V-mails,
vampires seeking
not
my
emails.
help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
Oh, yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better. After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Okay.
Can you explain some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Okay.
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Cognitive distortions.
Cognitive whoozy what now?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do-or-die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder. But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius? The Roman emperor?
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marcus was a bedroom name.
Bedroom name. All right.
You mean you and the emperor were...
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
What? Penetration was similar to a handshake? No, sir. No, sir. No, thank you. See, even he said,
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon mind. I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Nosferatu thinking?
It means you are thinking in black and white.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Yeah, that's true. Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and one of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
No, that's not Nosferatu thinking, is it? A saloon thinking.
We are only trying to identify Nosferatu thinking right now.
Oh, my bad.
If I do not drink blood, I will surely...
Is that Nosferatu thinking?
No, Samuel. In this case, I am not arguing with reality. If we do not drink blood, we die. This is a fact of being a vampire.
Okay.
Let us continue. Death eventually comes for us all.
Well, that sounds like Nosferatu thinking. That's pretty black and white. We've cheated death ourselves.
Although this thinking is binary, it is also true, and therefore not a distortion. And death has already come for us, my friend. We simply cling to life. Please, let us try another. Mortals will always fear our kind.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not. Always is such a terminal word, is it not? Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard.
All right.
Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard. But that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term, however, which is labeling. You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill. For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin. But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had. See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements. I am so old, I am ancient.
Oh, come on. I know you've been kicking around a long time, but don't go labeling yourself as ancient.
But according to definition, I am ancient. It is not a label, but a specific classification of my age.
Huh. Well, you look pretty good for being ancient then.
The secret is moisturizer. But let us continue.
Moisturizer. All right.
Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
Late for dinner? Well, that's labeling. Kind of reductive to boil yourself down to being late for dinner.
Late for dinner is not a label, Samuel. It is a temporal situational description, and a joke almost as old as I am.
Dang.
Do not be discouraged, Samuel. Let us continue. How shall I describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets. Yeah, we vampires tend to do a lot of killing, but reducing ourselves to killers ain't doing us any favors.
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled myself.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
Okay, so I guess they're trying to go over the stuff for the game.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
Oh, saloon thinking.
I realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless. It's saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
You live forever, my friend. There is no rush. What you have identified
Unless they
is
kill
a
you.
phenomenon where individuals perceive either
that you
an
run to the
illusion
sun.
of control or a lack of control. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy. Rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang, and maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel. I am indeed very powerful, but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos. Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative. Listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. Simply let me continue if you do not detect one. The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it.
Well, that sounds like one of them control fallacies. With all eternity, heck, I think you could do something to save the sun.
I applaud your optimism and ambition, Samuel, but some things we must be prepared to accept, and the death of the sun is one of them. But let us continue. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty, but you could always pick up a new one.
Kitty,
Or there's
kitty.
lots of them just waiting for a loving home, so you don't need to be lonely.
It was just an example, Samuel. Well spotted. But I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat mummified.
Hey, this dude been dating people all the time. What's going on?
I went into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Oh, dang, don't let me get on your bad side.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand took you merely 2 centuries.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, What kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges. One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
Huh. I ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify.
Okay.
I will begin. If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
Well, that ain't right. He's acting powerless, like a man clinging to the whiskey bottle. What Andromachos say that distortion was?
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over.
That there's a control fallacy, sir. You're acting like you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
Or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel. I am Andromachos, the ancient darkness, the scourge of the Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
Jeez.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another. If my club's revenues do not significantly increase, I will end up living on the street.
That there's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living on the street.
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking interest means that money is not really an object to me anyway.
Must be nice.
Samuel, now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed. I would very much like to teach you my ways, but I must demand something of you first.
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself. I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment to your own mental health.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy. I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them.
All right.
You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this old cowpoke.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel.
Yeah.
But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance, drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Okay, then. Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
All right, then, Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Trabajos.
Hey, Andro.
Just call me Andy.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow, then.
Andy. Go back to the club.
Dang, look at all them mortals, sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty. There ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on a dance floor.
All right.
Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again.
Haha.
How'd it go, cowboy?
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I better get used to things around here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
Fine meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Pillow talk. I'm his blood partner.
This dude gets around. Andy, man.
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar, found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
Jeez.
Dang. Must have been a sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain. We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula. But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
Reinhard, look. It's the sexy old guy.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get lucky. Actually, you will definitely get lucky.
Okay.
Pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by us.
Tell them they're not your type. Tell them alcohol is bad for them. Tell them you don't have the money. Tell them they can support themselves.
I ain't buying you a drink. I think I'd be insulting your economic status.
Mein Lieber, don't worry about us. We just like to feel special. We have lucrative jobs in IT.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you can help me. See, my printer died again. Getting real tired of these things.
Please, we are here to party, but get a laser printer.
Well, thanks for the tip. That ink seems to be more valuable than blood. Look, kids, you seem like nice enough folks, but I wasn't planning on buying drinks tonight.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder. They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Oh.
Dang, really? Ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
Only as long as there's consent. We like to create a safe environment here. Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxi here back to the Kink Room?
Whoa, the Kink Room.
Wait, Kink Room?
Mm-hmm. You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I can play this on stream.
I'm from Missouri, but point taken.
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do in there. Just have fun and drink your fill, handsome. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you.
Hold on a minute. I don't know if I can...
Maxi, Reinhard, this is one of our special customers.
Give me a second. I need to look something up before we do anything, because I don't want... hold on. Let me go to the store page real quick. Okay, give me a second. I need to read this because what I don't want to do is play something and then break TOS. Don't want to do that. Okay, I don't see anything saying it's bad or like, you know, adult.
You must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Sorry about that. Okay, let's try. Okay, I just want to read this, okay.
Ach so, ein Vampir. I'm thinking we are all getting lucky then.
My neck throbs with anticipation.
Holy smokes, what is going on?
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then. Thanks, Crimson.
I knew a man who wore this much leather couldn't be boring.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the document and I will sign myself up for it.
I really ain't in Missouri no more. Look, I'm more into biting.
Oh, your teeth look perfect.
Oh,
Are you going to bite me with those?
That's the plan. Who's going first?
Oh, me.
Well, step right on up.
what the heck? Oh my gosh.
Remember, Sammy boy, just stick the tips of them fangs into the blue veins and we'll all have a nice time.
Blue vein.
Oh, das hat sich gut.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn yet?
Sure thing. Come on over.
Oh, Reinhard, the hot old vampire wore me out.
What in the world?
Me too, Maxi. I feel as though I have set up a
Reinhard, mein Sucke Fledermaus. Ich bin so müde, sexy so sein.
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen. Und du, Cowboy? Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, sure thing, fella. You can help me with my new laser printer. Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye. I locked up my coffin over at the storage center.
Storage center? Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist. You must be well rested for the challenges ahead.
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I shall get a good day's sleep.
Wonderful. Please, follow me.
Well, dang. This is mighty plush.
Got a
Guess it's
TV
one of
in
them
there.
smart coffins. Let's see what's on TV. Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally get some representation. Not sure I should stay up watching movies, though. Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
All right, let's save it here.
Samuel, good evening. I hope you slept well.
Exit. All right. Exit.